Hello, you beautiful lot. Welcome to today's episode of Purple Vision. Now, I find myself back in Bedford for Exploring Bedford Part 3, and I'm doing it on my own this time. I thought I'd put on my big boy pants and go for it. So I find myself at Bedford St John's, and I'm awaiting for the Marston Vale train to come in. So this is the old varsity line from Oxford to Cambridge, and as you can see in the distance there, you can see the train coming round down the line, and will take the railway in front of us, go into Bedford St John's, the newer block and board one that was put in when the Marston Vale opened, and then from there it's going to go off up into Bedford Midland Road Station, and then it will come back where I will be embarking and going down towards Stewartby, trying to find a HS2 waste soil train and where it's dumping. Also try and find Millbrook Proving Grounds, which I'm told is a bit of a treat to go see. So yeah, come on the adventure, and we'll get cracking. Hope you enjoy it.
A few moments later.
Here we are at Stewartby once again. The last time I was here, I actually came by with a very good friend, and we actually went and had a look at the Brickworks.
Because we hit a bit of a snag. Do you want to tell them why, Purple?
Yeah, the security was sitting outside the building here. So yeah, we had the dart, watch a train, and just sent the drone up again, and well, it looks like he's gone. So round two.
Round two it is. Let's go. Welcome to one of the main buildings here at the old Brickworks. So Purple's off just doing a couple of little few, mind me footing, doing a few shots for his video there, but what a place this is. So there's not only this level, there's a couple of upstairs levels. So if he's feeling adventurous, I will offer the option of going upstairs. So, oh, this. So we just made it onto one of the outside platforms here, and behind me is the site of the old Forders Sidings. Now you can just imagine back in its heyday, this, thank you, would have been jam-packed full of wagons, shunters, the lot, and in the ballast you can still make out the old imprints of the track. I believe there are a couple of buffers still in situ. That was when I was here last time. You never know, they could have been taken up, but hey ho. And you've got, like I said, we've got the original kilns over there, and just in the distance you've got another set. So it just goes to show the scale of the operation here. Now, talking about what we saw at the Blue Lagoon with the Fletton's Brickworks, that was tip of the iceberg compared to this. You know, the manufacturing here was top in its class in the world, again, until imports and cheaper options come into play and made this place suffer. But with closure in 2008, I must say the building's held up really well, and it's nice to see some of the old machinery still here. It'd be nice to see what it was like back in the day.
Absolutely.
It really would, it really would.
It's mega. I mean, all this metalwork that's out, and even that little window just behind the hopper that's been bricked up, that's pretty epic. Big old pipe to bring in water. That's pretty epic. Lovely stuff. You can't do that now, because since I've done my video and other people have done theirs, they've put up a massive perimeter fence around the lot. So, yeah, but I'm not here for that. I want to go have a look at Forders Sidings, because in there had a HS2 waste soil train come from Calvert area, where you've had Neil Perryman do his bit of drone footage. So we'll go through Stewartby, a town that was built by the Stewartby family to serve the Brickworks. Apparently he was, alright, he was a master of sorts, but apparently they really looked after the people that worked there. Very much similar to Thomas Butlin of Wellingborough. Oh, let's go for that. Looks like there's some dog walkers down here too somewhere. Oh, there's a railway line in front. That big mound is a bit like Sidegate Lane of Wellingborough. It was an open cast quarry, and then that's the spoil left over from it. Stewartby Brickworks is to the left of me. I'm not entirely sure what all that is. Looks like sewage works by the look of that. Certainly is. I'm not interested in that though.
What was it like to wake up after having never gone to sleep? That was when you were born. Just in the same way as you don't focus your attention on how you make your thyroid gland function, so in the same way you don't have any attention focused on how you shine in the sun. So then, let me connect this with the problem of birth and death, which puzzles people enormously at all. Because in order to understand what the self is, you have to remember that it doesn't need to remember anything. Just like you don't need to know how you work your thyroid gland. Going to have to put up with everlasting non-existence, because that's not an experience. A lot of people are afraid that when they die, they're going to be locked up in a dark room forever.
That was pretty mega. It's good to see that, but it's not the greatest of spots. I think It would have been better if I was up in that tree, wouldn't it? But no, right, I've got 15 minutes before this leaves, so I want to try and... What are you doing? Oh, he's pulling forward. He's allowed to go on the signals. Anyway, he'll run round the train. Yeah, so I've got a few moments. I want to try and see if I can get round by that level crossing by the actual station. So, yeah, I'll get my skinny butt out of here. All this bogginess. Glad I got my wellies, Keith, thank you. Still on time. Well, that was lovely enough, wasn't it? Managed to get me shot. Now I'm sitting here thinking, do I go on to Millbrook, which will cost me an extra £4, stupid enough, only about a mile that way, or I could walk the old North Pit. The Rookery. London Brick Company Works at Stewartby was home to the world's biggest brick kilns and produced 500 million bricks per year at its peak. Rookery Pit was excavated for clay to make bricks from the 1950s until 1986, my birth year, and was almost 2 kilometres long from end to end, 1 kilometre wide and 10 to 24 metres deep. It was divided into 2 pits, Rookery North and Rookery South. After clay extraction finished, Rookery North Pit was allowed to flood, creating 2 large lakes with reed beds that you see today. Smaller ponds were also restored within the mosaic of grasslands, scrub and woodland. But, if you look here, we're here, but if you walk all the way up, you get to the Midland Main Line, look. And of course this is your power station. You can't really see it because it's in the light, but it's just there. So yeah, okay, yeah. All right. I saved me money and go get myself a blooming energy drink. On the way back, that is. Yeah, why not? Should have a look. I love it. Right, I'm getting there. Your main line's just there, but I've just noticed this, look. And it's obviously part of the works. Maybe it was for those that have retired, but there's a plaque on that wall. So I'm just going to get me pan out and we'll see if we can get in there and have a look. Right, let's have a look here then. What's this plaque say? Can't read it. The garden was inspired and created as a memorial to Michael Stuart Ross Collins. Oh, sorry. 1938, 2016. It's nice, that is. Yeah, lovely. Right. You know, I can hear a really, really fast car. Before we do crack on a minute, I'll have a look at this. Oh wow, Nature protected area, no public access. Wow, look at that. They're really pelting along this main line here. But I can hear some Formula One car in that direction. I'm sorry, but it's calling me. It is calling me. I want over there as soon as possible. So I may have to walk the back of the both quarry pits and then come back down that way. If I can. I don't know if I can or not. Oh, it does say footpath here though. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, so we can cut across. Okay. Well, now we're walking into the wrong direction. Oh wow, look, the Marston Vale train down there. That's pretty epic. Anyway. See if we got some faster trains. Please. Oh, there's a train. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Nicely done, nicely done. Oh, what have we got here then? Marston Vale. Oh. Awesome. Right, which way can I go? Because ideally I want to keep coming down here. We'll have a look. I don't know, this isn't looking hopeful here, is it? I might have to go on the other side of the tracks. Let's have a look. Amphill, nearly 5 kilometres. 4.2 kilometres. Sorry, let me get out of the way of the yard. Yeah, boy. I can still keep going this way by the look of it. So that's what we should do. Should get a good view of the power station as well. And a good view indeed. Wow. We'll get halfway along, I'll get a good line of sight and I'll get the Panasonic on it. But this is a power station where all your rubbish gets turned into good old energy. Ready for you to do social media, I suppose. Well, I think I've just found out which quarry they're filling up with HS2 waste. Look at that, that's it. This is the quarry they're filling. That's going to take a long time, especially if you're taking as long as the guys in rugby. Wow. Get some photos of that, eh? It's so windy up here, it's crazy. Ugh. There's your rubbish coming in, ready to get burnt and whatever. And there it is. It's so windy. It's a waste lorry. Oh my god, that is so windy. And then you got these guys will be spreading the muck about. And then there's a new building going on here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wonder what that is. God, this wind is knocking me about everywhere. I don't know it. Right, now we're a bit closer here. Let's have a look at this one. Oh wow. What's going on down here with you boys? Oh mate. Oh, checking his Pornhub subscription. Good old boy. He's not on site though, so he could be just having a break. There's a map in there as well. Wow. God, that's windy. Bit shaky my camera. God, what's that digger doing? Huh. Anywho, get me photo. And we better crack on. Oh, the sun's dropping on me rather rapid here. We've got about another hour and a half of sunlight. And I don't know if we're going to see some racing cars or not. If not, I'll have to just come back another day. Today was mainly about seeing Stewartby's quarries being filled in with HS2 waste. That's pretty cool. Right, now I wonder what's on the other side of this. Way up. Oh, right, okay. Public footpath. That way, brilliant, because that's the way I need to be going. A bit of an old gate. Oh, it's an old railway. Look, rail. Ah. Ah. Cool. Whoa. Side on view. Awesome. I'll get me photos in. But also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's loads of muntjac, Japanese water deer. They are actually a pest to our country, and if you look up there, they're actually eating our food. Terrible. Right, it's gonna get me Panasonic in now. I want to see what's going on in. He's still there. Hang on. He ain't seen me. But there's him, and then there's these. All on our crops. George! It is George! George! That looks like my footpath's just about to take a different course. Good. Good. I need to kind of go in that direction. Wow. I just noticed there's 2 blue doors over on the brown part of the building, and that's where the lorries are coming out of. So they're going in there, being tipped out into the furnaces, and then with the rest of it, yeah, cool. Get me. Oh, now that's a lovely bridge provided. That is a lovely bridge. These muntjac running across the field because they can now see me. It's a little bit why I do kind of agree with land management. I mean, I don't like the foxes stuff, but when you think this is a farmer's livelihood and they're under attack as it is, so to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 over there, that's 9. Oh, there's 1 down there as well. You know, that's a lot of mouths being fed, and there's a lot of us to actually feed on this planet as well. That's not good. Well, we're getting to the end, well, near the end of the footpath. I don't know what this is though. And there's a big scaffolding structure on that bit and on that bit. Judging by the power lines, it could be electric straight to there. I'm not sure. It's all guessing, isn't it? Nice. We done it. Lovely. Okay, nice little guard box. Is that a public footpath? Is that it? And then look round that. Tell you what, there's a green bridge just here. I'll walk that one. Got a fair few trees down by the look of it. Yes. Here's them. Oh, is that just a gate? I should be able to get around that. And you know what? I'm in good vicinity. I think I might. Yes. This looks like my spot. Get this drone up and have a look over there. Let's have a look.
Milford Proving Grounds. Modelled on the Milford Proving Ground operated by General Motors, GM, in Michigan, Millbrook was opened in the 1960s by the GM subsidiary Bedford before passing over to Vauxhall. Due to the geographical needs of a full testing centre, including both hills and flat land, the traditional choice of a former Royal Air Force airfield was ruled out, and many sites around the UK were surveyed before the location at Millbrook was decided upon, especially due to having the benefit of being close to Vauxhall's production site at Luton. Construction of the proving ground began in 1968, and once the facility opened in 1970, it acted as the testing site for many European GM models, from, among others, the Vauxhall and Bedford companies. With Bedford withdrawing from the bus and truck markets in December 1986, Millbrook was put up for sale by GM. In 1988, the site was transferred to a new company, Millbrook Proving Ground Limited, as part of Lotus, and offered its facilities to non-GM companies. With the sale of Lotus in 1993, Millbrook was transferred to GM Holdings UK Limited as an independently managed company which diversified into all aspects of vehicle testing, including emission control. 2013, the Proving Ground was purchased by Rutland Partners. In September 2016, it was sold to Spectris. In December 2020, it was announced that Millbrook would be divested from the Spectris portfolio of companies and acquired by Utac Siram for $133 million. The divestment was completed on the 2nd February 2021. The centre provides vehicle test and development facilities, including vehicle and system assessment, powertrain development, safety testing, climate-controlled chamber that can simulate conditions from 20 to +150 These are staffed by engineering teams who work with manufacturers on their test and development programs.
Lovely. Now, how's that for some footage? That's what I wanted to see. And obviously I'll come back here at another time when I've got more time, probably a couple more drone batteries. But did you see the bus going round? Literally, as I brought down my drone, I could hear that screeching round corners. So obviously that's testing high-speed corners as such. I mean, I do like this view. You see the way the trains are coming right along the back of the quarry? I like that. Right. Okay, now I suppose we start making our merry way home. So Millbrook railway station should be just here, and I should just be able to get onto it by this lovely bridge provided. Big shout out to Jam Slag. Oh, you absolute beauty. Sitting there watching. Don't worry about the job, mate. If it ain't meant to be, it's not meant to be. Keep going with your social media, mate. Absolutely. Facebook's a blooming good one now as well. Now they've started paying people properly. Right, we'll go out here and we'll see if we can... Ah, there we go. Marston Vale substation project. That's what that thing was up there. Oh, look, there's even lovely steps provided too. I like that. Right, where the blooming hell's this station? Oh, there's the edge of the oval, look. Just going to cross over. I don't like being correct, but on the inside curve. So there was a bus going around this. Be good if we could see it. Millbrook railway station anyway. Lovely, look at that. What's through there? Ooh. For another day, for another day. Not this day. God, look at the station, man. Very nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. No work. Oh look, Queen Victoria. Got a Queen Victoria postbox. I like that. Ooh, right. Said Fred. That's a bit of a curve, isn't it? Right. I know what I said earlier about not being naughty, but maybe I was saving myself for this one. I haven't broken an tree. No idea if this is a station house or something. I'm really not too sure on this. But I've passed it a couple of times and noticed the whole ceiling has been ripped in, and caved in, and what? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow indeed. Swing back. Should we have a look? Wow, that's all caved in. Exploring is dangerous, people. You don't want to be doing it on your own. Just because of things like that big I-beam in there, look. I'm not sure if this is just an old station or something. Lockers. Looks like an old workshop for someone. Lots of propane everywhere. Propane, propane. Propane, propane. It's not bad. And into the back of the house. Very strange. We're going down though. God, wow, look at the place. Before we go there, God, that's a big one. Oh, get down. Ah, nothing. I like the arch on it. How bizarre. What's more bizarre is this place is left wide open. Pretty much. Wow, look at the old fireplace, look. That's cool. Oh, look. Railway sleepers. Quite a few of them as well, look. Oh, Jamie, look. I didn't even bring me blooming torch. Don't know if this camera's going to pick anything up in here. Let's put my torch on, see if that helps. No, it certainly doesn't. This is all falling apart. In the basement, they died. At your own risk, come inside. Oh, there is a basement. And it's flooded. Wow. There's the front door. God, this floor looks like it's going to give way at any point. Look, railway sleepers in there. Leave now, they say. I would, to be fair, this is pretty sketchy in here. Oh, wow, look. Wow. To be fair, I don't really want to go upstairs. Ooh, that's dark. So I want me torch again. Yeah. I mean, I like abandoned places, but this one's a little bit sketchy for my liking. Oh yeah, another fireplace. Oh, you can't even see that, can you? A bit dubious of the floor because it's so damp. It will go through. I am not going upstairs, I'm afraid. But there's your front door. So yeah, I know what I said about exploring places I really shouldn't be in, but this one is railway related. So, yeah, that's well flooded. Wow. Another way there as well. Cool, look at that. Yeah, I don't like this floor. You see where it's wet? That's going to go at some point. Oh, you're a bird's nest. Jamie was here. Oh, wow. I like that though. Jamie would like that. Oh, got that. Right. Like I said, if you're going to do abandoned places, please take someone with you. I would go upstairs, but only if I've got someone with me.
Even standing on that floor is pretty sketchy. If something happens to you and you've not got someone there to call you an ambulance, you could be in big trouble. So heed my advice.
I just want to show you this, right? To go literally a mile down the road is going to cost me £3.50 just for a single. I mean, I got me a return from Stewartby, but I need to get to that station. That is absolutely balmy. Now, most people would just stay on the train and wait for the guard to come up, and that way you could probably get away with it. But since I'm claiming on expenses on my business account, might as well keep her wrapping up, eh? Yeah, okay. Printing. £3.50. Crazy. Right, platform 2, and our train has just left Bletchley. So we'll set up and we'll watch this train roll in, eh? Oh, here we go. Trains to Lidlington, Ridgemont, Apsley Guys, Woburn Sands, Bow Brick Hill, Fenley Stratford and Bletchley. That's going that way. But then you've also got trains to Stewartby, Kempston, Hardwick, Bedford St John's and Bedford, platform 2. Now Kempston I do want to come back to because they've got an epic museum. I think it's an old pump engine of some sort and I want to see that. So yeah. Lovely. Oh. It's a big window. Check that. Just to think I walked all the way around that. Beautiful. Very enjoyable walk. Definitely.
We are now approaching Stewartby.
Twin Woods. That's where we were.
That's the
RAE Bedford.
Vertical air shaft.
Quite a way away.
Yeah.
Home.